file size is a direct relationship to the frame size, the frame rate, and the bit rate. So all of those factors built in determine the quality of your video. So the more pixels you have, both in a spatial, so that would be the frame size, as well as a temporal, which is your frame rate, the more pixels you have, the more data you need to push through. And you can throttle that using your data rate. So your data rate is 1 megabit per second, let's just say for easy math. You basically take that data rate and you can determine what the compressor is going to do to make the video smaller. If you want to consider what your raw data rate would be, you basically take the pixels wide and the pixels high, multiplied by the color bit rate, which is usually 24-bit, and then multiply that by the frame rate. And you get the data rate that you're actually being pushed through. So when you compress your video, you actually throttle that by saying, well, that's all fine and good, but we're only going to give you 1 megabit per second to push that through. And that's up to the encoder now to determine what is going to drop in color value, in how it encodes, in order to throttle it back down to 1 megabit. So that all translates into file size. So when you do that calculation, you actually come up with a bytes per second. Not a bit per second, but a bytes per second. And that's that bytes per second that you then multiply for the duration of your video. So that will give you the file size. So we are going to see with HD video at 5 megabits per second, so there's more data there, there's more data rate, higher file sizes. We're going to see more segmented shows maybe. We're going to see, and this is really the brand new world of how are we going to deliver that. Streaming is a really key way of doing that to protect the content that's online, as well as make it a good user experience for not caching all that video. But Adobe Media Player really has built itself around that ability to download the video, manage the video assets in a protected way, and then deliver those. But as more and more high quality videos out there, you can see more file sizes.